Which animal can regenerate its limbs? Which animal has the strongest bite force among living animals? Which animal can survive the vacuum of space for a short time? Which animal is the fastest land animal? Which animal can change its skin color rapidly for camouflage? Which animal has the most powerful kick? Which animal produces electricity to stun its prey? Which animal has the strongest sense of smell? Which bird can hover in one spot while flying? Which animal can shoot water to knock down insects? Which mammal can fly naturally? Which animal can survive for years without food by slowing its metabolism? Which marine animal has 3 hearts? Which animal has blue blood? Which animal has the longest tongue relative to its body? Which animal can detach its tail to escape predators? Which animal has the most powerful venom? Which animal can rotate its head about 270 degrees? Which animal has the strongest punch relative to its size? Which animal can hold its breath the longest? Which animal uses echolocation to hunt insects? Which animal has the largest eyes of any animal? Which animal can inflate itself to scare predators? Which animal is famous for walking on water? Which animal can produce ink to escape enemies? Which animal can survive being frozen and later revive? Which animal can jump the highest relative to its body size? Which animal has the loudest call in the animal kingdom? Which animal has the best known memory among mammals? Which animal can see ultraviolet light? Which animal has the longest migration of any mammal? Which animal can survive for long periods without drinking water? Which animal has the strongest grip relative to its size? Which animal can spray a foul-smelling liquid for defense? Which animal can mimic human speech most accurately? Which animal has the hardest natural teeth? Which animal can glide through the air without flapping its wings? Which animal has the fastest punch in the animal kingdom? Which animal can survive extreme dehydration by entering a dormant state? Which animal has transparent blood before exposure to oxygen? Which animal has the strongest shell among land animals? Which animal has the stickiest tongue for catching prey? Which animal can detect electrical fields produced by other animals? Which animal has the fastest wing beats? Which animal can regrow lost claws and legs after molting? Which animal can survive the deepest ocean pressures? Which animal has the largest brain of any animal? Which animal can curl into a tight ball for protection? Which animal has the strongest venomous sting in the ocean? Which animal is capable of producing its own light through bioluminescence?